I got into spoken word sort of through writing poetry on my own, and I wrote poems like as a 12-year-old, sort of outside of class, like in all these notebooks and stuff. And so my mom had a rule in her house that there was no privacy. Whatever I find, like I'm reading it. And so she found my notebooks with my poems in them, and she was like, these are really great, they're beautiful. You know, it's your mom, you know, so it's like, okay, mom, you think everything I do is amazing. So she took one of my poems without telling me and submitted it to a competition. And if it won, I had to go there and perform the piece in person. And I was very shy, very like withdrawn kid, you know. So she told me it's like a Wednesday, and she's like, hey, on Saturday, there's gonna be this awards ceremony and you won this competition. You have to go there and like perform your piece for those people. And my mom's not the woman that you're like, oh no, I'm not going. You know, I felt like I didn't want to, but I was like, yeah, I bet that would be great. Oh God, you know, so I went there at 17 and performed one of my poems for the first time in public. And that was the moment that I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. Like, I want to somehow do something like this for the rest of my life, you know? The hard part about time is it can feel like we have forever, you know? And we learn through a lot of hard things in life that we don't have forever. So I think time means to me to really be mindful of how I use it. When I hear the phrase, all good things take time, part of me is mad because I hate to wait. Like, I am a person who's like, I have decided this is my goal. I have decided it's finished today. I don't want it to take another 2 months or 3 months, you know? And as an artist, I learned that lesson that there's sometimes you're done with the poem, but there are other times the poem's not done with you. And so you need to let the poem, let life, even sometimes hard things we go through, like, let it do the work it's supposed to do in your life, yeah. I think there are a few things that make a good artist. I think not being afraid to fail or mess up. That's what makes a good artist. Because I think if you're gonna make art and be so caught up in like how perfect you can make it that first time, you'll never make anything. So I think that's one thing. I think the other thing that makes a good artist is being able to dig into your own stories. Could be your stories, could be your grandparents' stories, could be, you know, this story you overheard in a coffee house. It's just that ability to always be looking for inspiration. That inspiration's not gonna be something you need to wait for. You need to be out there like looking for it. I think that's what makes a good artist. And I think, and I hate to use this word because we as artists don't like it, but it's your discipline. It's discipline that makes a good artist. As much as I would love to continue my scatterbrain and flighty ways, you know, I'm not gonna make anything if I'm not disciplined about sharpening my craft and about managing my time and doing those things. That also makes a really good artist. My name is Amena Brown, and all good things take time.